Alright, what's up, Dragon Brew? Today, we're trying a little experiment. I saw a deck that was played against me and I wasn't quite sure what it was, but then after fishing around, I found a couple of different creators playing a version of this, and I guess it originated with Malone, but we don't really know. But, Arcane Bombardment. We're going to try to do a lot of burn damage with that today. So let's go see if this works as well as we think it does. Reminder, there are 2 events coming up in October. If you're going to be anywhere near Orlando, go check out commandfestorlando.com. That'll get you all the details for the event coming up being run by our friends over at Cool Stuff Inc. And if you're going to be in the St. Louis area on the first weekend of October and you like playing Commander, there's a good chance you can get your Commander on, whether you want to play casual or competitive, at LotusCon. You can go to lotusconevents.com and get all the details for that as well. Now, as far as today's deck list, if you don't know what Arcane Bombardment is, it's an expensive enchantment, but every time you play an instant or sorcery, you get a random one out of your graveyard that gets tucked under it effectively, and then you get to cast that for free. And those stay there, and you get to do that every single turn. So we love that. But we're going to try to play a lot of big draw spells and burn spells so we can burn the opponent out. So of course we're going to be playing Play with Fire, because efficient spells are good whenever you're trying to trigger stuff like Arcane Bombardment. We also like having Lightning Strike because, well, it's good for moving creatures and good for taking your opponents out. Also, Sacred Fire. This is an underplayed one, but it showed up in multiple lists that I saw, and it makes sense because you also get to gain life from this. And while it doesn't actually burn your opponent, we are going to play Union of the Third Path because drawing cards is awesome, and it gains you some life, so it can buy you time to get to the later stages of the game. Speaking of which, also drawing cards, we're going to be playing Big Score as well because multiple big scores is great. And we're going to be playing Chandra, Hope's Beacon, because we can double up all those spells we're playing, or just use Chandra herself to burn the opponent out, or just plus Chandra so we can find other spells to cast. So lots of things we could do with this card in this list. And we're going to be playing, of course, some sweepers and whatnot to buy ourselves some time, but those aren't as interesting. If you want the full deck list, though, it will be at the end of the video, or you can download it down in the description below. It'll take you to our Moxfield link where you can get today's deck list, or you can see the other 100+ lists we have up right now if you just want to find something, because there's something for everyone. For now, though, y'all go enjoy these games, and then catch me on the back end of the video, because I'm sure we'll have some things to say about it. Ooh, we're going to mulligan this. Well, the deck says we're going to keep it anyway. So, keep it and scrap a Chandra, I guess. Alright. Hit the opponent. Sure. Leave them thinking we're playing mono red for a second. Alright, we'll shoot that. Means we're likely going to see a Rafine next turn if I were guessing. No, a Gix. Also good. Alright, I guess while we can, discard that. Pass the turn. Opponent's going to get an easy card here. Shieldred attack, draw a card. Seems good. Alright, no Shieldred, at least not pre-combat. Alright. Maybe they just wanted to see all their options first. They can sit on some counter magic. That would make sense. Alright, we're just going to pass. Not really worth it to do anything else here. I think we kind of both know the score, right? They've got counters. We're stuck not being able to do anything about it. So, kind of just is what it is. Yep. And now they can play a 3-mana thing and still leave up a Make Disappear, so we're kind of in rough shape. Alright, in the turn. At least now we can kill a Gix, so there's that. Or at least attempt to. Force them to use a counter. Not that they may not have multiples, because their hand is full. Lauren. Okay. Sure. Shoot Gix. Alright, let's try this. Union of the Third Path. Sure. Still Lorne. Opponent has so many cards. Like, I don't know how we get around anything right now. Alright, you got it. Okay. So we can at least Chandra destroy evil. Nope, can't do that. That only kills one thing. I mean, we can do it. It still only kills one thing. That might be our only play here, though. So, yeah, I guess Chandra it is. Plus, get white, red. Not that it matters. I was thinking I could double play with fire, but that's no better. I'd rather save that for the arcane bombardment.
I'm ending this fight.
Alright. Not sure where we're gonna go, but that was our one opening. Yep, definitely a Rafine. I mean, you might as well attack Chandra for 4, right? I mean, I guess it's possible their hand could be a lot of lands. I doubt it, because they're discarding creatures and stuff here, so it's probably not true. Oh, that also gets very interesting. So we could plus Chandra, double kill Gix. That's a thing. Red. See how they feel about that? Alright, so they want to Urtai the counter. Alright. So countered 1, we get to draw. We'll shoot Urtai, I suppose. And then play this. Play this and hope they can't kill the arcane bombardment. All right. You got it. And they didn't attack with Rafine. Interesting. Wonder why that was. Hey, yo. Ooh. Well, I was thinking about getting Chandra back, or trying to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I guess we do this and hope for the best, right? Sure. I mean, that's as good as anything. All right, we got a land. Sure. Pass the turn. I don't want to waste it here because they probably have Make Disappear. I'd rather wait and just play this next turn. And the fun thing is because of how it stacks, we could kill the Dawn Sky with the Destroy Evil first, and then whatever they get would also die to the Depopulate, assuming it's a creature. But it looks like they're playing mostly creatures. Looks like Esper Legends. Oh. Well, we're about to see a Shieldred, I imagine. Because rarely do opponents just discard Shieldred. I was going to say. That's not very common. We could do this at instant speed, and I know we could kill a Shieldred, but I'll take the risk. 4, and we could still pay 4? Alright. Oh, there was an Urtai. That hurts. What do we get? Okay, that's something. Unit a third path. We would lose 2, but gain 3, so that's still worth it. What do we kill with this? I guess it has to be Rafine. We'll pay the 1. Alright. Let me go to 8. Don't think this is going to get us out of trouble. Actually, not true. Not true, not true, not true. Because we can do this at instant speed on their turn. Gain 2. Okay, we still have options here. Alright, let's shoot this. Oh, they have... we're still dead, actually. I just realized that, because they have the Plaza of Heroes. Okay, we got a Fateful Absent, though. So that's cool. So we can spread the targets around here. 1, 2, 3... Actually, they could save both of these. Gosh, dang it. Yep. I think we're just dead no matter how we do it. Try as we might, it just didn't matter. And our hand is just 2 lands. Oh, they didn't save their creatures. What? They just let their whole board die? I mean, I guess they could put counters on Urtai if they wanted to, but what is about to happen? Because I can't think of any reason they wouldn't save at least Shieldred or something. Matter of fact, if they let the Dawnsky die, and they would have saved Shieldred, they would have killed us with the 2+1/+1 counters. I guess they could have saved Urtai and the other thing. Because that would have been 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that would have killed us, I think. I mean, they don't know what we have in hand, obviously, but yeah, our hand's kind of bad. And by kinda, I mean very. Sure. We'll end the turn. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We might as well just do one of these now. I mean, another Urtai maybe is what they're waiting on. No, they wanted to cycle. I don't know. I've gotten tunnel vision, though, so I can't blame the opponent. Like, sometimes you just get your mind set on what you're going to do for the turn, and things kind of go a different direction. We'll destroy evil. Target that. We'll do Union of the Third Path, and I'll decline the other one here. Mostly because if they have some way to give it hexproof or whatever, the whole stack wouldn't hit it anyway, so it's fine. Alright. Okay, that's about as good as this turn could have been then. I was definitely not expecting to get to this part of the game looking like this. Alright, end the turn. Shieldred. You got it. Alright, we're going to shoot the opponent for 3. Stack our bombardment things to try to kill a Shieldred. Let's go with Union of Third Path first, so that by the time we get to the Shieldred being dead, we don't take any damage. Oh, I should have done that first, 'cause I could have big scored too. Gosh dang it. Ah, well. Target the opponent. I guess I'll just take the damage here. That's my fault. I should have stacked it differently. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could have just put a Destroy Evil or something up there somewhere along the way too, but it's fine. I don't believe we're going to die from here, so this is fine. Plus, we're going to gain a bunch of life. Do I have anything good to do here? Oh, it's at 8. I don't really think so. I think we're just going to do this. Holding on to the yellow one in case randomly they're playing something that can destroy enchantments. Shoot the opponents. How many cards do I have left? I have 27. Alright. Draw. Big score. And then after that, we're probably not drawing anymore, I imagine. Alright, we found a Chandra. Now I just gotta find another damage spell to go with, and we're good. We have a full hand. Oh, well, never mind. We just play Chandra straight up and just shoot them for the last 3. And we have all this extra treasure, right? What else are we gonna do? We're just gonna do it for 4. Alright. A long one, but it was a good one. Oh man, if this is not a creature deck. Alright, let's keep it. I mean, we got all them. Oh no. Oh no. I can say we got all the mana we need, but we got too much. This is definitely a hand I should have mulliganed. This is practically a suicide run. Yeah, I don't have a creature and I don't have a battle. That's where we stand at the moment. I mean, now they know we have a lightning strike to shoot their 3/3, so that's a little sad. This is kind of an interesting balance, right? Because even late game, it's just like make a 3/3, which could be worse. All right, that's a neat card to pick up, I guess. I mean, we're gonna play this game, like, sure. I've noticed during the instep, there's some times where it actually doesn't let you shoot their creature. It just skips to the next phase. And it feels like there should be an opportunity to shoot it. I'm going to wait and see what else they do. I think we can afford to take 3 here. Oh, they're doing nothing else? Alright, they can counter this. Because we actually want to get through. I was going to say the big score is what I really want. If I'd have known they weren't going to counter, then I would have just killed it when I had the chance. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. They know we have all those. Would you like to tap some blue mana for us, opponent? That's a big negative, friend. That still technically makes blue till the end of turn, huh? Alright. Sure. Okay. They spent their mana, so now we can get away with this. That only makes us discard a creature or a battle, so I think we just let it ride. Alright. They now know what we got going on. Okay, we go ahead and cast this. Discard a land. Oh, that's kind of cute. We play that. I mean, I guess we get this down now. And then try to go ridiculous after this. Alright, so they're only attacking us for 3. And they're gonna pilfer. No! Alright. Sure, you got it. That doesn't do much here. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do this, see what we get out of our yard. Sure. I'll discard this. Why not? Actually, I'll discard the Destroy Evil, because we're not going to get to do anything with that unless they play, like, Shieldred, but we still have Sunfall at that point. Okay. Got some more removal. Not bad, not bad. Love to see it. In the turn. Fairy Mastermind, sure. I'll just do this now so they can't counter. Pass. And unless they can get rid of our Arcane Denial, I mean Arcane Bombardment, we should be off to the races here. I'm gonna go ahead and do this now. I guess this. We will discard this. I guess we'll go ahead and park that over there. Okay, we got the Chandra. Now we're in business. Now we can do all kinds of things here. Alright, resolve. We'll discard 1, 2, we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have so much. Yeah, that's fine. Pass. I feel like we're just in crazy mode now.
You have no idea who you're messing with.
Add to. Make it red and white, I guess. Cast one of these. Yep. We're gonna gain a bunch of life. Yep. That's enough for them to give up. Okay, I think we have to keep this. This seems fine. Probably have to play Sundown Pass on 1 so we have access to the Sacred Fire, but other than that, probably okay. I mean, this becomes kind of sad whenever they play their Chandra. I mean, not Chandra, Thalia. Yep. Like I said, sort of knew it. Got to find a play with fire. Did not do so. Hopeful Initiate. You got it, fam. And another Hopeful Initiate. Okay. That's a thing. Yeah. Let's pass the turn. All right. They're going to save her. Oh, weird. They're going to Fateful Absence their own cards. Just so I guess so we don't gain the 2 life. But, you know, I could respect it. Savvy. Don't hate it. Yeah, we passed the turn, I guess. Let's see what they're up to. They're going to draw. Sounds good. Plays a land. Kill one of these. Have another Fateful Absence? What? Okay. If I were to play like a Wandering Emperor or something next turn, they're going to hate themselves, but sure. Alright, well, I mean, I guess we might as well. Like, what else are we doing? Draw the cards, I guess. I mean, I still have a depopulate and stuff available, so it's not the end of the world. Wow, I was hoping we find a land there, though. That hurts. It hurts a lot. I mean, we're in an ugly spot where another Thalia is still really bad for us right now with no mana. Alright, you got all the life in the world there, boss. Ugh. Okay, well, here's what it is. Coppercoat Vanguard. Alright, well, we can at least try to kill that, I guess. I mean, despite that, and being stuck on lands, we are still at 19, so about to be 17. So we're not doing terrible, you know? Alright. Come on, untap land. That's all we need. get a big score off, and then we can just start setting stuff up. Or we just won't do anything of the sort. Alright, well, we're passing. Opponent has a bunch of mana. And a Brutal Cathar that's just gonna Cathar. Sadly, I feel like I kind of need to kill that. And we'll just go back to 17. Thank you. It's about time. Jeez. All right. We should be good to go from here. If we lose from here, it's just going to be a sad situation. Let's discard this Destroy Evil. Nice. Love it. We're going to go ahead and go here. And we have access to a Play with Fire, which is extra good. I guess we'll just use this now, right? Because there's a chance I could get... Oh, I didn't, though. I was hoping I could have got the big score. It would have been kind of nice there. Yeah, we're all good now. Even if they destroy our Arcane Bombardment, we have a lot going on at the moment. Yeah, let's do this now on our turn. I'm going to discard probably the Depopulate. I'm going to decline both of those, actually. No need to give them anything here. And then we'll just pass. And then we'll get to trigger something on their turn as well. Sure, we will take this one. Yep. That was a little bit of an odd game because we were able to deal with Athalia early. And then after that, nothing really happened. I mean, they played a bunch of stuff, but it was all little things that we could kill. And I never even had to use a sweeper against mono white, which is kind of a surprise. So I'm going to say that bodes well. I feel like I keep getting these types of hands, but I'm going to keep it. And we'll just see what happens. All right, no land is not what we wanted. Hey, a thing I can kill. Because I'm going to draw a land next turn so we can cast Union of the Third Path. See? You just had to say it with confidence. Say it with your whole chest. Alright, what do we got? Probably, I was going to say probably like Glissa, but it was not. Alright. I was going to say, if we don't get a land, at least we have something else to kill this. Because, man, I've done some stuff with Gwenna. Like, next turn, that could have been, like, Vorinclex, untap, play something. Like, get out of hand real quick. A new underdog. Yeah, okay, I guess. Like, if we're just not going to land, at least we have ways to do things. You got it. Transmogrant's Crown, sure. And when they go to try to move the crown, we'll kill the underdog. So we basically got their whole turn, and they got nothing. They get nothing. Yeah. Alright. That's a little tough, because now they can pay the cost. Yeah, and then equip it. That's pretty slick. I can't hate them for it. It's real nice. Yeah. Not much we can do there. We just gotta take it. I gotta figure something out here. That's a good 2-card combo against us, unfortunately. Yeah. Alright. I mean, they can kind of just keep doing that, really. Oh, surprising, because if I were them, I might have just kept on keeping on, to be honest. Sure. Alright, this is probably as good as we're gonna get, sadly. Didn't kill their own creature to get a card. Put it in the yard. Nope. Alright. Interesting that all this appears with Gwenna in that list. I don't know what that means, generally speaking. I think we've got to hit our big cards, or else... Like, I mean, if we play Chandra here, I'm not sure it really does anything. Because, I mean, then you just get run down, right? Yeah, I guess we just pass here. I kind of need them to, like, take a turn off, play, like, Shieldred or something. Like, that's the type of action we're looking for here. So we can kill a Shieldred. Alright, you got it. Might as well play the second one, too. Though, if they do this enough, we might actually be able to just kill them with burn damage. That's the other thing. So it's not as... I mean, admittedly, I don't know how long we can survive, so that's a different problem, but we'll see. I'm assuming their hand's full of removal at this point of various varieties, to where Chandra may not even survive. So that's something we have to think about, too. Alright, let's play this. Let's scrap... I don't even know if I care about Destroy. If they play something big, we can just kill it with Fateful Absence at this point, so sure. What are you going to do? Kill our token? I did not need a depopulate there. Alright. And we got another Destroy Evil. That doesn't help us any. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Trying to think of how we could play this and keep it alive. But, like, we could play it, we could cast Fateful Absence to kill 2 creatures, maybe, if they were to do that. Though, we could also get caught, because they could just have, make us sacrifice of Planeswalkers. Shieldred's Edict. I don't know what to do here. But I feel like we have to do something. Alright. I'm gonna take a chance. I assume we're gonna have to sacrifice it, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Resolve it. No surprise. Alright. So I think our plan really... I mean, the opponent probably should just... I don't know. We can shoot them with the Sacred Fires. Yeah, this is going to be tough. This is going to be closer than I want it to be. And they're at 13. I mean, we could also just put them low enough that they can't safely use the underdogs either. That's another real possibility. All right. Get your cards. Okay. Ooh, okay. What can we do with this? I'm like, what all do we have in the graveyard that matters? Oh, actually, if we could get lucky and hit a Sunfall, we could do Sunfall at instant speed. Oh, this is such a gamble. But all right, let's do it. I mean, if they have another Besage You or something, kill it. We're probably dying anyway, so sure. Don't do it, opponent. Don't do... Ah, they got something. That's tough. Yep, it's a Terra Sunder. All right. GG's. All right, let's keep it. Let's go. You kind of just see a lot of black and blue on the ladder these days. It's either like black and blue or mono red, it feels like. Though, Today we did run into some mono white, and we haven't been seeing that too much. Alright, end the turn. The thing that makes this kind of good, though, is when you are running into stuff like mono black, they're not generally going to have much to do to you. Shoot the opponent. This is alright, I guess. That didn't help. Like the opposite of what I wanted. Yep, you got to use a shield rid, opponent. We'll go ahead and off that. Which means now I'll draw the 4th land, and I could have got away with it to populate, but... Oh, nope, we actually didn't. Okay, then. Do they have another? Nope, but they have a Graveyard Trespasser. Which we also want that dead eventually, because those are bad. Alright, let's depopulate. If their hand's all removal, I ain't gonna be mad. I'll tell you that. Can remove one of your own creatures. I was gonna say, that gets us. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do this. Not gonna let their creature flip. Whatever we put in the yard, we're gonna lose. So let's go with this. And pass the turn. I guess we don't lose it, because we could just kill the Fateful, kill that with a Fateful Absence here. Which I'm kind of okay with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we do that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'd have one left over. Nah, we just let them hit us. We're better off getting the Arcane Bombardment down and then casting a Fateful Absence next turn. And they're going to remove the Sacred Fire, because everybody removes the flashback spells first. Alright. Let's get this down. Let's target this. Auto pay. We will get rid of a mountain. Sure. Why not? Now they don't even get the token, so that's fine. Right? They have an underdog. Sounds great. Ooh, Chandra, you're dope. Problem is I don't have anything to cast. So I'd just be Chandra +2. Alright, I think I'm gonna do it anyway.
No more watching. It's time to do something. Use it wisely.
And then we just pass the turn. I mean, they don't have anything that's gonna one-shot a Chandra here. They could make a sacrifice it, I guess. But that's fine. If they do, they're not doing anything else to harm us, so that's kind of okay. Yep. And that's keeping our life total good.
You're gonna get a fight on.
Not even mad. Evolve Sleeper, sure. Got another land, but I don't know if we play it here. Honestly. Because if we get big score, I kind of want to get rid of that. So I think I'm just going to plus and pass here. End the turn. And not like it matters too much. I think we're mostly safe, all things considered. Because as soon as we cast something, the populate can go off if we want it to. This is more about just casting the Fateful Absence and giving ourselves a chance to do something here. We'll target the other one. But we're mostly safe at this point. Again, they can make us sacrifice the Chandra, and that's alright. Sure, I'm not sure why the mana is being spent there. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do both of these. I guess I could have avoided giving them the thing if I had looked and stacked the effects differently too. That's actually relevant. A second bombardment, huh? Alright. That's a thing. Do I care about a second bombardment? I mean, then we're just guaranteeing we just don't have much in there to do though. So I'd rather just do this. Trigger our things. Sure. Decline the others because they don't matter. We'll plus. And I have a little 0/0 whenever I decide I want to activate the incubate there. In theory, we could also just work Chandra big enough to just off the opponent. That'd take forever. But, you know, it's possible. Alright. You can finally use a cut down, opponent, because I know you have one. There you go. I'm sure they've been waiting for that. Alright, they're going to draw a card, so they're going to get 2 cards here. I mean, I guess if I can get a play with fire, I'll go ahead and cast this other bombardment. Really, I kind of just need any instant here is the real issue. Alright, I'm just going to exile cards. Because, I mean, what else am I going to do here? There we go.
No plan, no problem.
Wow, did that... Okay, then. Do I have till end of this turn into the next turn? Until the end of your next turn. Alright, cool. Then I will pass. Actually, I'll play a land first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I could do this and then just trigger both of them. Yeah, sure. Alright. I don't think we have a fear now against the black deck. I think we're all set. Because now they can just have all the cards they want. We're still at 21 life. Like, we don't really care. I mean, I would get my big score. Yeah, you can target that. If they were targeting big score, I would have just done this instantly, I think. Instantly. Ha, but I'm bumped. Hey, Liliana. Why did I say that with an Italian accent? I apologize to all of you watching from Italy. That was terrible.
I'm tired of your secrets.
All right. Cool. We will target you. Since I have a card to discard. And we will target... what do I have under here, actually? Just target Lily. I think I already have a, what you called under there? There's a Sunfall. We'll go ahead and trigger that. Yeah, I thought I had a Fateful Absence. I did. Alright. Then we'll go ahead and draw. And we'll decline the others. There we go. There's a big score. Now we can rock and roll.
Sorry, I'm not interested in dying today.
Decline, since there's nothing there to worry about anymore. Perfect. All right. We are going to just do this now. Get all kinds of cards and triggers. We're going to work on gaining all kinds of life. Let's shoot the opponent. No need to Sunfall. Yeah, we're on a whole other level right now. Yeah, alright. There we go. This feels scary, but we're going to keep. Against Lionheart 25. I wonder if they're a Chris Jericho Fate. Probably means something completely different somewhere else. Alright, we found one land. Let's see how many we can dig up along the way. No Thalia, please, thanks. Oh, Intrepid Adversary. Alright, that's real. we're just gonna pass, I think. We do have access to a depopulate, but we'll have to work our way to it, I think. Ooh, Invasion of Gobakhan. Don't like to see that. That depopulate is now going to be very bad, I imagine. It also means they're going to get to attack into the invasion and then protect their creature when we try to kill it with a Fateful Absence. So there's that. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a mess here for a second. But we'll do what we can do. Oh, so they don't even have any more land. This gets very interesting. Then let's go ahead and shoot this. See if they want to let it die or not. Because now they know we have Fateful Absence, even if they crack that. Alright, we will 2 for 1 here. Alright. Alright, they're going to draw. The downside is they know we have a depopulate. And that works against us here. Because they can play around that, not overcommitting or anything. Well, there you go. That'll help you find some land. Now, the issue here is I think... Okay, that's what we needed. In the turn. So now the question is, what do we get rid of here? Probably Fateful Absence. To the big score. Oh, Guardian, huh? Alright, that seems fine, I guess. Yeah, we're probably just going to depopulate next turn. Can't imagine we're going to do anything else. So yeah, that's fine. And I don't know if I need Invoke Justice, but because there's a chance they're playing some way to destroy enchantments, I want to hold on to it. Okay, good news. We're finding the mana to at least give us a shot when the time comes. I don't know how much time we have. That's a little bit of a different issue. But in theory, we can do some things. Right, Invasion says you can stop something. Alright. Good news is we have mana for that when the time comes. We only need 7. So we go ahead and try. This is likely going to get destroyed, but... Oh, they didn't have it. So what is their hand? If it's not creatures you can cast, and you're not destroying this, I guess it could be their own Fateful Absences or something? Distraction Specialist gets you the 1/1, so you can get more land. Alright, yeah, I don't really know what's happening right now. I mean, maybe they're... Okay. I was about to say, maybe they're one of those weird decks that are playing creatures, but also playing big sweepers or something like Farewell, but I don't understand what happened. We had somebody who got stuck on 2 mana for a couple turns, which is fine. They had stuff to keep casting. But then, if you didn't have stuff that was cheap enough for you to play, because even when they got to 3 and 4, they didn't really play anything but like 1 spell, right? So, if their hand is too expensive to be played then, I mean, unless it's just a bunch of removal and I just didn't have stuff to target. That's the only thing I can think of. Like, that is so strange. Because even if you had Planeswalkers or something, you might consider continuing on. Like, I don't know what's happening on the ladder tonight, y'all. I really don't. You know, I tend to enjoy Arcane Bombardment decks. They do have the issue right now, though, of so many things just exiling stuff and so much utility from cards that I kind of wanted an extra Sunfall in here a couple of times. Maybe to remove stuff, just give me another creature to attack with. I don't think we actually need Invoke Justice because so many of the things that are getting rid of our enchantment or our Planeswalker, sadly, are exiling. So we're not getting a ton of value. There were a lot of times I just kind of felt bad having the card. So to that end, I feel like if we remove that, we could play another Sunfall and split the depopulate Sunfall setup. However, there were times, I don't know, let's see, we have 15, 16, and we only have 24 lands, so maybe we need a 25th land, because there were some times, even though we do have a lot of ways to draw cards, you know, when you're talking about the big scores and the unit of third pass, we did just have a little light mana draw a few times, and that's a little tough. So I'm probably looking, we'll just play another mountain. And I kind of, man, I wish I just, I felt like one less Chandra is probably correct. And then if we could go to something like a burn down the house, I'd probably like that. Just as an extra option. So if we want one more sweeper or a way to just start making creatures with the bombardment out, I think that's pretty good. And even under a Chandra, that's actually not terrible either. And then maybe a 61st card. Actually, you know what? I'd almost be willing just to do 2 burn down the house and play 61 with 26 lands or 25 lands. I think I could live with that. Considering we have so many things that are at 2 and we did cut a Chandra out, I think I could live with that and be a little better off. Because I felt like there were some times, like if we just had a couple more blockers or we could get a couple more damage in, like that would help close the games out. So that's really what we're looking at here. So let's go with 4 Play with Fire, 3 Destroy Evil, 3 Fateful Absence, 4 Lightning Strike, 4 Sacred Fire, 3 Union of the Third Path, 3 Depopulate, 4 Big Score, 1 Sunfall, 2 Burn Down the House, 3 Arcane Bombardment, 2 Chandra Hope's Beacon, 1 Iganjo, 7 Plains, 9 Mountains, 4 Battlefield Forge, and 4 Sundown Pass. Alright, so here's the deal. This deck is fun, but it's weird because it feels like it can beat some good decks, and it just stumbles to random cards. Like, oddly, like Urbrass Forge is a card that's bad for this type of deck. Unless you manage to get the bombardment to stick and you're doing things at instant speed, obviously. But like, just using that as an example, like there's just some random cards that are going to cause problems for this type of deck. So you're going to win some, they're going to be flashy and fun and over the top, and you're going to have these cool, thought-provoking 20-minute games that are going to be great. But then you're also going to have others where it just stumbles because you don't draw enough land, right? You just have to take that chance with decks like this. But, you know, overall, I could see the appeal. I could see why somebody wants to play it. And it does have different ways to win, even if you don't stick the Arcane Bombardment. So that's kind of nice. So yeah, it's an interesting deck overall. How do I feel about it? You know, credit where it's due. It's actually a good put together piece of Magic because I've been building Arcane Bombardment decks for a little while, and this is actually something I would probably do. And now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Teferi's Protection. I bring this card up because it's literally becoming, I hate the word staple for a commander, but it kinda is. And this card's always worth something. It's already crept back up over $20 after coming down after several reprints. And that kind of speaks to the popularity of cards like this. Like, it started out as a commander card, got reprinted again. There was a special version, I think it's a secret layer. Then I think like one of the master sets, I think printed. So there's just a bunch, but it doesn't matter. People want to play this card. So if you want one, they're probably not going to be that much cheaper than they are right now. So you probably should pick one up. But if you're looking to trade them, they're always going to have some type of value. Now, if you enjoy these type of quirky, mid-rangey control type decks, I did play a really fun Mardu Super Friends list that you're probably going to have a good time with, and it doesn't dawdle around nearly as much. So that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.